it's great to have the sunny weather again to do some plein air painting, and I happened to stop at a park in North Van where there's the last little remaining cherries blossom blooming with a few more buds to continue my series. I'd like to present how I might work from a smaller 8x10 to a larger 14x14 and have a series of similar subject and a color pattern to make it flow and learn from. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so these branches from the cherry blossom tree have these lovely darks, and I like how they flow, so I'm gonna sort of continue on there and let them bleed down. So this other painting that I started is a little drier, so I can add second layers on top. This one is really wet, and I can play on the wet on wet. So there's two different techniques here, and the expression will be quite fun to present with the blossoms once I get the brightened colors. But first I'll put down some of these natural tones. And then there's going to be these leaves here, and I could make them natural right now and put the green on top later. And good. So it's kind of fun to try to get some depth here. And now get a bigger brush and start playing with the leaves. So I have a deeper green back here. So it's bright green right now, but I can tone it down with a little bit of orange and it'll become more natural. So this is a little bit warmer green, closer to yellow for some of these brighter highlights. I'm putting them in now because I see them. So plein air painting, sometimes you have to grab what you see that's bringing some kind of excitement to the scene. So you try to just grasp the essence of that, and then you can always tone it down if it's too bright. See, so you can bring that in like that and carry the colors through. So it's often nice to put different expressions through every corner here. The same color kind of touches there. So this is like quite a large piece I'm tempting here, so it's going to be a little bit tricky, but I'll just get some of this color. And as I learned with the 37 stroke paintings, I just carry this color around and fill quite a bit of the canvas with it, because it's got a nice neutral. So we can bring that around. Put some darks around. A little bit more of a putting some vibrant colors in because I like how it looks. I'm a colorist, so might as well just get that in there. And let's make it a little deeper. Maybe some of this can be deeper greens here. And all right, so this background. I love this King's Blue. Some So this is fairly thin paint. It's able to move around. I used a bit of Gamsol to thin it out, and then I get some thicker titanium white around just for some texture. It's really wet, so it's going to be hard to get some definition, but wet on wet is a nice plein air technique that's good to practice. So I'll just get that going. Can do some negative painting here, leaving spaces between. I'm trying to carry this color over. Sometimes it's hard to match the color, so you can put in a new color, but when you introduce a new tone, it's good to carry it through out the piece to harmonize that. And I'm going to try to put it in several quadrants. Pink, and I use a lot of different reds for my pinks. I like quinacridone magenta and actual cad red, a bit of even cad orange. So those are always opaque and sit on top. They're always fun to implement, and they have nice little notes of warmth around. So the last little touches I'm just going to put in, and then I'll study it and wait for it to dry. But I'm very happy with the way that this lyrical expression played out on the sunny day, with a little few of the blossoms lit by the sun and expressed with thicker paint.